What's up guys, MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always, and welcome to another Tekken 5 Revisited video. And this is a video about Feng. I don't do a lot of videos on him, but doing a Tekken 5 video, you have to mention Feng. He's very overpowered in this game, we're gonna get into that, but also because this was the very first game where we saw him. This is where he was introduced. I really loved him, thought he was really cool. He's so beautifully animated, and still is. And that red 70s pimp suit is so sexy, and it's too bad we don't have it in Tekken 7. Those of you who play Feng these days, you're very few, you probably know it. I run so seldomly into Feng players. But in Tekken 5 it was very different, and not only because he was a new character, but as I said, he was extremely overpowered. He was not Steve Fox, but he was very, very close to being Steve Fox. It's just ridiculous, and I'm gonna try and get into it. So, back one in this game is 8 frames. That's pretty crazy. This is 10 frames in all the other Tekken games. 8 frames. His jab is still 10 frames. But back one, 8 frames. And it recovers extremely quickly. We can do a machine gun of back ones. On counter hits, you know this, knocks down into a guaranteed tackle, 44 damage. And in a game with the max health being 145, this is a third of your life bar. It's almost a third of your life bar from an 8 frame panic move that is also safe. It's not -10 in this game, it is safe. This is, in this game, back one is insane. And now we're gonna get into down forward 1, which is one of the most vital tools Tekken characters have. You can always judge a character a lot by their down forward 1. And this is because, you know, jab is always important, but that can be ducked. A down forward 1 is to keep your opponent in check. It has to be guarded, you know, it can't be ducked. So down forward 1, always important. Feng down forward 1 in Tekken 5 is the best down forward 1 a Tekken character has ever had, if we don't go back to Tekken 1 and all of that dumb shit, but that's ancient history. But this is the best down forward 1 ever. And now you say, why? Well, on hit, it's +7. That is a lot, but that's okay, we'll take it. What we won't take is that if it's blocked, it's +1. Yes, it's Feng turn again. Ha ha ha! It's +1. Of course, if you jab there, my down forward 1 here is 14 frames. So if you jab in between, I won't be able to interrupt you. But me being at +1 means that if I do a back one, for example, that is 8 frames, that will come out at 7 frames for you. And there is nothing you can do here. Nothing whatsoever. So yeah, back one, pretty damn stupid. I mean, you probably don't believe your ears here. Like +1 on block. A good down forward 1 these days is neutral on block. Most down forward 1s are -1, you know, because it shouldn't be your turn after guarding that. But it gets even worse. What happened if it hit someone ducking? Yes. They fall down on their ass, and you have time to pick them up for a juggle. And next to the wall, this would look like this. Bam, bam. Wall stun. Now, this wasn't fully guaranteed. You could do a... sorry, the practice mode is so bad, but I gotta record this in steps, I think. So I'm gonna do down forward 1 now on crouch. You'll see he'll be able to tech roll. So you could tech roll out of this, but do you know how quickly you had to react to this? When this came out, you know, at 14 frames, and you immediately had to spam the tech roll. This was very hard to do, and even if you manage to do this, I tech roll, he still gets a goddamn 50-50 mix-up afterwards, after your tech roll. So this down forward 1 is, it's just incredible it made it past testing. I have no idea how it made it past testing. So already we have back 1 and down forward 1 being broken beyond belief. And now let's keep going, because there was more to Feng in this game. Sidestep 1 plus 2, oh sorry. Sidestep 1 plus 2 is a great move. It's a mid with great range. The sidestep naturally evades some stuff, and then you get a move that on block is +1. It's still Feng Wei's turn. It's a really good move. It still has these attributes today. Sidestep 4, as you know, is a low launcher. Really good move. This is what it looks like in Tekken 5 when you guard it. What's that? Yes, it does not stagger on block. It is -14. That's right. Feng Wei has a unseeable snake edge, which is -14 on block. This is incredible. Also, it's like, how did this make it past testing? In the very next Tekken game, Tekken 5 DR, the expansion, it staggers on block. Kazuya can launch it with twin pistons, but that's it. So he has an unseeable snake edge, which ate while standing force. Good shit. And next up, I do want to mention that down back 3 on counter hit knocks down for a stomp. That's really good. It's not stupid broken, but it's really good. But forward 3 on normal hit, you see that hit stun? Feng Wei, after this connects, is +23 frames. You see how that says it combos? This didn't combo. You didn't have anything guaranteed after here. This is the hit counter being mistaken. But you were still at +23. You could set up any 50-50 here afterwards. Any mix-up. And this turned into a massive problem when considering it hitting from back turned. And I'm gonna get into this now. And this is what really made forward 3 a huge problem in this game. And down back 4, I'm gonna get into forward 3 here, but you have to mention down back 4 to do so. This is a snake edge, of course. You've seen this move many times. In this game, double stomp afterwards was fully guaranteed. There was nothing the opponent could do to get out of this. But you see the damage. The damage is absurd. Huge damage. Now, what happened when we applied forward 3 here? And due to the knockdown here, he is in feet towards me, you see, and head away from me. If he stands up from here, his back will be towards me, and in Tekken 5, you were vulnerable for a lot of frames when back rolling or standing up, showing your back towards the enemy. They removed this, but you were vulnerable for a long time. So, let's say he wants to try and dodge the double stomp. He just wants to stand up as quickly as possible. I'm gonna apply forward 3 here, Oki. This is fully guaranteed in the back. So forward 3 plus 23, we get after that forward 2-1. And forward 2-1, as you see, enormous hit stun, guaranteeing a back throw. Sorry. Guaranteeing a back throw. So that's 75 damage on its own, and this would be the classic setup, you know, down back 4 crushes a lot, you'd use this on people running in, and then most people want to stand up. Oops, I dropped the timing. Can't be too fast. Okay, this is incredibly consistent, but leave it to me while recording a video to drop it. But including the sweep damage, this is not far from 100%. And of course, you know, if I'm too early, I get this. Oh wait, I wasn't too early. Shit. That, you get a guaranteed stomp after that. Oops. Okay, whatever. But the normal timing is okay, it's been a while since I've done this, but trust me, it's not difficult to do, and it's insanely OP. But leave it to me to drop it a million times, Jesus. Okay, okay, fuck, I delayed the throw. You're not supposed to delay the throw. But so, okay, down back 4 hits, stomp, stomp. If they try to stand up, well, they lose all of their health. They die. Okay? If this is just mind-boggling, but this was the reality playing Feng in this game. And then, yeah, okay. 4-2-1-2 on counter hit is still a natural combo in recent games. It does 1 million damage in this game, and 4-2-1-2 would connect on walls for absurd damage. As you can see, just absurd damage. So he had wall damage. And then, of course, I don't know, this is also something where I'm just like, why is this in the game? You know, it's 1-1. It's a great string, used a lot by great Feng players, hoping to get a counter hit on the last hit. In recent games, if the last one counter hits, I think he gets a juggle, a float. If this in Tekken 5, if the last hit counter hits, oh shit, this happens. So you get a crumple stun, and I don't know the juggle from here, but yeah, you get a juggle. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Oh, whatever. You get a juggle. But when this happens to the next to the wall with no pushback, the stun Steve ends up in, he unfortunately, just like Kazuya's down for 2 electric, he has a lot of standing frames. Yep, we get a wall splat. Wow. Yes. If we want to maximize the damage, oh sorry, this is not hard. I just make everything look hard. Okay, seriously not hard, but main man fucking sucks. Oh god, I just want to show the cool combo. Okay, 103 damage. It's not hard. But, so yes, a 1 counter hit, kaboom, he has standing status, we can just wall splat him. We can just wall splat. So, yes, a lot of really dumb stuff. And that concludes the list of things I wanted to show you guys with Feng. A fantastic game, Tekken 5, but it had a lot of overpowered characters. In games previous to this one, in Tekken 4, they toned everyone down from Tekken 3 and Tag 1. And then in Tekken 5, they toned everyone up to a huge degree. And then in coming games, they nerfed everyone. And then in Tekken 7, they buffed everyone again. They did the Tekken 5 balancing, where everyone should be really strong at something. Just compare Tag 2 Paul with Tekken 7 Paul. It's night and day, like how strong they are. But Tekken 5 took this to an extreme degree, and we got a lot of super broken characters. And Feng, of course, will never ever be as strong as he is in this game. If you would put this Feng in Tekken 7, no one would play any other character. So, thank you for your time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Cheers.